Hello and welcome again to Fox Comics and Games in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And we are unboxing this week's comic book order for the week of Wednesday, February 27th is when they'll go on sale. Today's actually the 26th. But we're going to start off this week with some keychains, which are timely given the movie content that they come with. First is going to be Captain Marvel, a beautiful iconic keychain, and then the Infinity Wars Infinity Gauntlet keychain. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Good job by Marvel. And then next up, we start with the comic books for this week. And we are going to start with Action Comics 1008. And Brian Michael Bendis kicking it for Superman. Doing a great job. And they advertise Jimmy Olsen is the most dangerous man on Earth. Beautiful variant cover. DC's killing it with their covers right now. If you haven't been watching these videos, you need to. Tell your friends, wake your mom, get them all watching. We don't do these videos for our health. We're doing them for you and your education. Next up from Marvel, we have Age of X-Men Extremis, issue 1. It's going to be quite a few tie-ins with the Age of X-Men. And then we have, next up from Action Lab, we have issue, I believe it is 3, if I'm not mistaken. Issue 5 of Albert Einstein, Time Mason. And then from Dark Horse Publishing, we have issue 2 of Alien Resistance. And then from Marvel, we have issue 16 of The Amazing Spider-Man. Next up from DC, we have issue 32 of Batgirl. And one of our top 5 covers of the week is the Batgirl variant cover. Just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous cover. Then next up, also from DC, issue 29 of Batman Beyond. And there's the variant cover for Batman Beyond, and that's issue 29. Dark Horse is up next with another visit to Jeff Lemire's World of Black Hammer. This is issue 8 of Black Hammer, Age of Doom. And then fresh off of the Oscars, we have issue 9 of Black Panther. And then fresh off the Oscars, we have issue 5 of Black Panther versus Deadpool. And then from Valiant Publishing, we have the Bloodshot Rising Spirit, issue 4. And for those of you who have it on your pull list, you will be receiving the different cover and pre-order bundle version of Bloodshot Rising Spirit issue 4. It has additional pages of content. Those are really, really cool to get. You can talk to us about a pull list if that interests you. Next up from Boom Studios, we have Cullen Bunn's issue 7 of his Bone Parish, Winter's Bone. And we do have retailer variant for Bone Parish as well. And then next up from Vertigo, we have issue 5 of Books of Magic, part of the Sandman universe. Another one of our top 5 covers of the week is issue 8 of Marvel's Captain America. Dark Horse Comics is up next with issue 4 of 5 of Crimson Lotus. And that is from the pages of Hellboy. Marvel is up next with issue 2 of Daredevil. Then DC's up next with issue 999, oh my gosh, of Batman Detective. And that's the beautiful variant cover for issue 999 of Detective Comics. Big milestone in 2 weeks for them. Issue 1000 will be out. Next up from Marvel, we have issue 7 of the Fantastic Four. And then there's the Skrulls variant for Fantastic Four issue 7. And then the Marvel Future Fight variant for issue 7 of Fantastic Four. And speaking of multiple variants, we have from Dark Horse Comics, issue 2 of Fight Club 3. And that's your standard cover. And then there's one of the variant covers for Fight Club 3, issue 2. And then one of my favorites, just because it makes me think of some of the romance novels Mr. Fox likes to read at home. We have the romance cover variant of Fight Club. Next up from Boom Studios and Greg Pak, on a property created by Josh Whedon, we have issue 4 of Firefly. And that is the variant cover for issue 4, Firefly. Up next, we have from DC, The Flash, issue 65. And I believe that to be part 4 of The Price. So some of you are picking that up because of the price. Some of you are Flash regular readers. Either way, we like your business. And then the beautiful variant cover for Flash 65. He apparently is racing some missiles. Next up from Valiant, we have issue 1 of their highly anticipated The Forgotten Queen. And then we have the variant cover for issue 1 of The Forgotten Queen from Valiant. That's the pre-order bundle, so if it's on your pull list, that's the issue you'll be getting. Next up from DC, we have issue 3 out of 12 of Freedom Fighters. And then speaking of issue 3, we also have issue 3 of Marvel's Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Gorgeous cover, also in our top 5 cover of the week. Just gorgeous. Dark Horse Publishing is up next with Hellboy and the BPRD 1956, issue 4. Another offering from Mike Mignola. DC is up next with issue 6 out of 9 of Heroes in Crisis. I know quite a few of you are waiting for that. There it is. And then that's what the variant cover will look like for Heroes in Crisis. Next up from DC Vertigo, we have issue 5 of Hex Wives. And then from Image Publishing, about time we hear from Image, issue 10 of The Ice Cream Man. Used to drive around our neighborhood in a little truck with a bell. It would ring it. We would all run up and get ice cream. All right. I'm regaling everyone here in the store. Next up from Dynamite Publishing, we have issue 5 of John Wick. And then from DC, we have issue 6 of Justice League Odyssey. And as always, the variant cover for Justice League Odyssey issue 6. And then from Titan Comics, we have issue 4 of Life is Strange. Next up from Image, we have Chelsea Kane's Man-Eaters, issue 6. Also from DC, issue 3 out of 12 of Martian Manhunter. And one of our runners-up to cover of the week this week, so obviously in our top 5, but runner-up to best cover of the week in a tie is the variant cover for Martian Manhunter 3. And you can see they've been to Disneyland. Next up from Boom Studios, we have issue 36 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Beyond the Grid. Highly anticipated. A lot of people are looking forward to this. And then that's what the variant covers look like for issue 36, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Then next up from Tokyo Pop, we have issue 7 of Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, Zero's Journey. Then from DC, we have the last issue, thankfully, by some estimations, of Old Lady Harley. Issue 5 out of 5. Then next up from Image, we have issue 2 of Oliver. Also from Image, we have issue 39 of Robert Kirkman's Outcast. And then also we have from Dynamite issue 2 of Peter Cannon, Thunderbolt. 15 years of Dynamite we're celebrating. And then that's what the variant looks like for Peter Kane and Thunderbolt number 2. And then this will be the Virgin cover retailer variant for Peter Cannon issue 2, Thunderbolt. Next up from Image Publishing, we have issue of 11 of The Realm. A lot of you reading that. Then next up from Oni Press, issue 47 of Rick and Morty. Then also from Image Publishing, we have issue 17 of Meredith Finch's Rose, another popular book here at Fox's. Marvel is up next with issue 2 of The Savage Sword of Conan, or Conan. DC is up next with issue 3 of Shazam. I think that character got his name from Jim Neighbors, if I'm not mistaken. And then, as you can see, the wonderful variant cover for Shazam issue 3. Next up from DC, we have issue 13 of Sideways. DC's also up next with issue 14 of Silencer. IDW's up next with issue 14 of Sonic the Hedgehog. Said it once before, I believe Mr. Fox took her to prom, if I'm not mistaken. Also from Image Publishing and Todd McFarlane, we bring you issue 294 of Spawn. Beautiful, beautiful cover on that. In our top 5 covers of the week. Next up from IDW, and not in our top 5 covers of the week, is Star Trek The Q Conflict issue 2. Did not quite make the cut. Also from IDW, issue 5 of Star Trek versus Transformers. And then from Marvel Publishing, we have issue 29 of Star Wars, Dr. Aphra. And then also from Marvel, we have issue 3 of the Superior Spider-Man, Powered Up. Then from DC Publishing, we have issue 13 of The Terrifics. And I know what you're thinking to yourself, oh great, it's The Terrifics. Then from Image Publishing, we have issue 42 of Kieran Gillen's The Wicked and the Divine. DC is up next with issue 65 of Wonder Woman. And oddly enough, our cover of the week, as voted on by the staff here at Fox Comics and Games, Wonder Woman 65 variant cover is our cover of the week. They will be getting a box of prizes and things that are associated with that honor sometime later this week. Dark Horse Comics is up next with issue 2 of Word. Mr. Fox says that all the time because he's hip and he has a lot of street cred. And then the last comic for this week is issue 3 from Marvel of X-Force. So that's the comic order this week. We're busily pulling your pull lists, and we'll have them ready for sale on Wednesday, February 27th. Hope to see you there.